Classic Taurus. I should have been an Aries, so when I watch Aries readings, they tend to resonate. So maybe I'll claim that as well. Spirit guides, what is coming in for Taurus? How is Taurus feeling in this final week of December? 3 cards, please. Right, we've got the Magician reversed. So you might be, Taurus, you might be feeling a bit impatient. You might be thinking, hang on, like nothing's really going on at the moment. Like, what? Let's see. The Magician has all 4 tools. They have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. Now, I think Taurus is doing really great financially at the moment. I actually think Taurus is very stable at the moment. I just think it's a lull. You know, I think there's a bit of a pause going on. We've got the 6 of Pentacles reversed, so perhaps you feel like you're just doing everything yourself at the moment, Taurus. Sorry, I didn't show Taurus their card. How amazing are these cards? They're beautiful. It's paper off Temu, but no way am I using that to wrap presents with. Absolutely not. It's too pretty. Oh, the Moon. So, in the story of the Major Arcana, the Fool realises that he must not be afraid of the dark. It's important to walk forward even when we're afraid. Because sometimes what's in the dark is nothing, okay? Or what's in the dark is something we can totally deal with. So it's important not to kind of worry and raise lots of questions or tell yourself negative self-talk. Just do it anyway, okay? It's like when you start your first day in a new job. It's never as bad as what you think, never ever. Okay, so even if it's frightening, do it anyway, Taurus, okay? Taurians do not like change. We're fixed signs. Like Scorpio, like Leo, like Aquarius. We drive change. We know that change is the right thing, but it doesn't mean we find it comfortable. I always think of a time where I'm really thrilled with life and I think, God, if like change wasn't a thing, then I wouldn't have got to this point, you know? I wouldn't have all the stuff that I'm enjoying right now. Right, 3 for Taurus's person, the one they're thinking about, dealing with or manifesting. We've got the 4 of Wands reversed. Oh my God. That's what came out for Aries, the 4 of Wands reversed. You could be dealing with an Aries, just because that was in the Aries reading a minute ago. So, someone that you're either thinking about, that you could be dealing with or manifesting in, really isn't happy with their home setup, their home dynamic, okay? Whoever lives in their house, or whatever they think their home life should look like or be, they don't have that right now. There's instability. The Page of Swords reversed, so they feel like they mustn't look for love right now. They mustn't look. When you have the Page of Swords upright, it's someone who's observing. They're gathering information. They're quite defensive. They don't really want anyone to see them doing it, but they're watching and waiting. This person's not watching and waiting, okay, because there's some sort of, I think there's a feeling of lack, you know, something is really not how it should be in terms of their home life, and they're not even like trying to bring anything in right now. They're not expecting anything to change, which is kind of like you, because you've got the Magician reversed, right? So you can't get the same cards twice. There's only one of each card in a 78 card tarot deck, and I'm pulling for you and your person from the same deck. So to have the Magician reversed is very, you know, like, I don't think I have everything that I need for this to, like, come in for me. I don't think it's going to happen, this kind of pessimism. We've got the Hanged Man. So someone's trying to look at things from a different perspective. Your person, Taurus, is trying to see things from a new perspective. They don't want to stay in this negative mindset of, like, lack. It's not going to happen for me. Right, for the outcome, we've got the end of a cycle of fear. And that's interesting because, Taurus, you've got the Moon, which is where the Fool realises that he should not be afraid. So we've reached the end of that cycle of fear and worry and pain. That's gonna end. We've got the Two of Swords. We're not sure what to do, really. We're maybe coming out of the negative feelings, but we're not necessarily sure which way we're going. Not really want to think about it, perhaps. Right, in the challenge position, we've got the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands can be a third party, Sagittarius energy, fire energy. The Queen of Wands is someone who's ambitious, they're attractive, they're full of vitality, they're goal orientated, they're energetic, they're a go-getter, solar plexus activated. So that was in the challenge. And then we've got the King of Cups. Now, is he reversed? They've sort of reversed the King of Cups. So there's a King of Cups that is either being cold and detached or they're being over-emotional. It's an extreme, it's an exaggeration in one direction or the other of emotion. So it could be no emotion and just cut off. Or it could be someone who is over-emotional. You know, mood swings. 1 minute they're really happy, the next minute they're crying. The next minute they're laughing like a maniac. The next minute they're angry. You know, over-emotional. I wouldn't say so much angry because it's not wands, it's cups. I would say like more, you know, teenage angsty, like where you're daydreaming over someone and you feel all mushy over them, but you make yourself miserable thinking about them. Yeah, so when the King of Cups is in that reversed position, it's someone who's very much in their feels, or they're not feeling anything and they've cut off their emotion. It's to do with a third party. The Queen of Wands is someone seductive, the forbidden fruit, you know, a fiery, sexy kind of energy, male or female. Someone who's more of a nurturer. They could be feminine, but they're also sexy and like seductive. And then we've got the High Priestess in the upright. Someone's feeling intuitively drawn to a third party. And I think it's this King of Cups. And you know, it's a full moon at the moment, so there's a lot of tower moments happening, a lot of change happening. You'll notice in the readings at the moment, we've got a lot of tens coming out. We've got a lot of the end of one cycle. Okay, so it's a period of change as we move into the new cycle. So many tens in the last two readings. Okay, so what will be the nature of this connection, please? If it's, I feel like it's, I don't know. I don't think you guys are committed to one another. I don't think you're in a relationship. But I think this is someone from the past. They're very much in their feels. I think they have responsibilities. They're very much thinking about the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it's strange to have the King and Queen nowhere in the reading until the outcome. So, and you're both unhappy, you're both kind of afraid of what's to come, and then you're closing out the cycle, and the challenge is like, well, I can't get you out of my head. You know, you on my mind in my sleep kind of thing. It says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And that is double confirmation, because I think this King of Cups is thinking about this Queen of Wands. And then Spirit saying, don't give up, this isn't done. This ain't over, they're thinking about you too. Okay. What is it that this person loves about Taurus? They could be, they could have water in their chart. They don't have to. You could have some Pisces in your chart. You don't have to. It could just be the vibe that you're in at the moment. What is it that this person loves about Taurus? You are the only one who manages to calm down my inner beast. When they're angry and bad-tempered and stressed and at the end of their tether, if they think about you or they're around you or they're looking at you, Taurus, they melt, you know? They become like a kitten instead of a lion. Oh, I never believed in soulmates and then I met you. There's a soul connection here, and that's why we got the High Priestess. They're unhappy to be apart. They can't stop. It's like a psychic connection. The two of you are on the same wavelength. It doesn't matter how far away you are from one another. Hi, Azara. I'm in the UK. I'm in England, close to Wales, near Liverpool. That's so lovely. When is this reunion going to happen for Taurus and their person? The person they've had a sort of third party connection with. When are they going to reunite? Okay, it's saying like, don't kind of cling on to a time frame for this. Don't cling on to it. It says let go of this all for now. Just do you. Focus on your priorities, your responsibilities. Focus on having fun. It's going to just do itself. You don't need to worry about when, okay? Just trust that it's going to happen. Release it, surrender it. It's going to do itself. It's going to happen whenever it's supposed to, okay? It's already written in the stars, it's already planned out. Sometimes if you get like low vibrational energy because you're clinging on to stuff and worrying about it, it slows it down. So just focus on yourself, okay? Stay kind of light about everything and it'll all work out. Let's get you some advice. Okay, yeah, oh my god, it's confirming, it's saying surrender it now. Moth spirit, surrender it. Just don't cling on to it, you're doing really great. Get on with your life. You know, have fun, manage your responsibilities, your priorities, just do what you're doing, okay? Oh my God, I love that. Spirit has your back. Spirit's got this, okay? They're putting it all together for you, so do not worry. You don't have to do a thing when it comes to this. It's just going to happen. I love that. Oracle decks. Excuse me, Oracle decks, my absolute favourite. You just feel really comforted, you know, whatever you're kind of worrying about or overthinking. That's a lot of advice. Hang on. You're at an impasse. Okay? You're at a bit of an impasse. It says reflect, but then redirect your energy. Don't let yourself get hung up on anything. Don't get your knickers in a twist. Okay, don't dwell on anything. There's no need to. It's all sorted. It's all organised. Breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. Okay, there will be change. That's definitely going to happen. Choosing your path, all is possible. You have a good old fantasize about what kind of life you want, what that looks like, who it's with. Okay, because that's all about manifestation. Visualize it, say it out loud, believe and trust that it's going to happen, let it go, surrender it, don't grab onto it and try to control it. You don't need to do anything, okay? Oh, navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. Whatever you think is going to leave you absolutely thrilled, call it in. Manifest it, think about it, say it out loud. Spirit, this is the kind of person I want. These are the kind of qualities that I want them to have. This is where I'd like to live, you know, this kind of area, like a beach or a countryside or mountain or, I don't know, whatever floats your boat, you know, like think about it, call it in, believe that it's going to happen. Narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully, okay? So Spirit's asking you to be discerning. Don't think because it's all in hand that you're not going to get some idiots trying to ask you out or waste your time, you know, that you can't get hurt by anyone. You can. So you need to be discerning still. This one I want. Thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you. Inner dialogue. Engage in inner dialogue to align with your true feelings and desires. Sometimes we get these thoughts and like worries or like fantasies. Listen to it all. You know, what dreams are you having as well? Like when you're asleep, we tend to dream about certain things that we have on our mind right before we go to sleep. Okay, so just pay attention, because you might tell yourself that you don't want anyone right now. But really, if you're honest, when you're lying in your bed alone at night, there's something you really do want. You know, and it's our ego that makes us go, no, I don't need anyone, I don't want anything. But you do, of course you do. Okay, so that is going to come in for you. It's someone who's going to come back around, Taurus, that you were in a third party scenario with, and they've been thinking about you too, and Spirit has your back because you guys are actually soulmates. So you don't need to do anything, but you should trust that this is going to play out next year, how and when it's supposed to, okay? Just don't cling on to it. Be independent. Keep to your responsibilities. Tend to your need for fun, exercise, getting out in the fresh air, seeing great friends and family. You know, slaying it in work, whatever side hustles you've got going on, do it all. Planning things as well that you want to do, because that's not going to get in the way of anything. You don't need to keep your diary empty. It'll bring it in faster, because Spirit will know that you're ready, because you're living a very full and rounded life. If you overly focus on who you want and how long you've been wanting it for and all this kind of stuff, oh, it's just pain. Like, you don't need to do that to yourself. No one should live miserably. No one. And that is a way to live miserably. Right, let's go.